Hello Internet, welcome to the Smart Kingdom. I'm MCZX and this is a new dawn, a new day, a new show. Since Brand Warfare is on hiatus, my poor sweet baby, you needed to take a break. This is the Raw Rundown, or a Raw Review, or Raw is Raw! I don't know what to call it, guys. I honestly don't. There's so many Raw reviews out there. But this one's special because it's me. And you like me. I hope you like me. This is the Raw Rundown. I'm going to break SmackDown and Raw into two separate shows. I'm going to be rating this on a grading system, from A to F, like we're in school. And that's going to be that. So let's just jump into Raw. Raw opens up with a video package highlighting the epic promo between Roman Reigns and John Cena, because it's the only interesting thing that happened last week. We didn't get any Lesnar-Strowman interaction last week, so this is the best thing we could do. After watching the burial for the 15th time, it's such a glorious burial. The only person who could do it better is probably CM Punk. And maybe The Miz could come in third, because, Roman can't talk. But I realized something. Freaking John Cena and Roman Reigns are hypocrites. They're total hypocrites. Roman's argument against Cena is so silly because Roman is doing everything Cena did when he was in Roman's spot. He was the yes man. He was learning anything, and he just did what he was told. Cena, during Roman's spot though, Cena earned it. I think he went from that ruthless aggression thing with Kurt Angle, then the United States Championship, maybe a tag team champion. I don't think he was a tag team champion before a U.S. champion. Maybe he was. I have to go back and look at that. But U.S. champion, then he became WWE champion. Then, he had great feuds. The rapping thing stopped. He became more of the company's figurehead. And he softened up. And I think a lot of people who used to rock with John Cena liked the old school John Cena, the rapper, the ruthless aggression, chain gang is the clique. Don't F with John Cena. He's a bad, bad man, that guy. And now you have, Superman for kids. He's Mr. Make-A-Wish. He's just so nice. And it's the opposite of what people knew him for, I guess. And that's why people got so mad at John Cena. But Roman is kind of slated to be in that spot where, I'm going to be this and that. Except Roman is just not likable as a character. He's not likable as a character. At least with Cena was likable. But let's get to the hypocritical thing because we're getting off topic. They're hypocrites because of the whole protected thing as well. I don't recall Roman looking weak ever. He's always looked strong. He's always looked like a badass. Always. Even if he has lost a couple matches. Looking at the Braun Strowman deal, that Fatal 4-Way, the match with Joe. He put those guys over. But look back before that. AJ Styles couldn't beat him, and AJ was the new guy in town. I believe he feuded with Bray Wyatt. He didn't put Bray over. He feuded with Rusev when he was the United States champion. And man, what a joke. What a joke. Rusev looked stupid. He looked dumber because it was just awful. And the people he worked with couldn't get him over. Triple H tried his best. That didn't work. Undertaker tried to put him over. That didn't work. Even Lesnar tried to put him over. That didn't work. Booed the crap out of him. And for him to call Cena protected is one thing, but Cena was also protected at one point in his career while he didn't put over Rusev at the prime of his career. He didn't put over Bray Wyatt during the height of his career. He didn't. The Nexus is a perfect example too. He didn't put those guys over, and they were the new breed to come in. That didn't happen. Wade Barrett was supposed to beat Cena. Didn't happen. But it's just hypocritical. It's hypocritical. But whatever. They're hypocrites. I will go more on it, but I'm going to be ranting for like 10 minutes if I do that. So we have to get to Raw. So after that video package, you got John Cena versus Jason Jordan. This isn't an open challenge. The commentators did reference when Cena accepted Kurt Angle's challenge 15 years ago. They're kind of hoping for the same effect with Jason Jordan, I could tell. They want people to be behind Jason Jordan. Like, he's this upstart, this blue chipper, blah, blah, blah. But we forgot to mention that you guys introduced him as Kurt Angle's son. It would be so much different if Jason Jordan called out Cena, or Cena made an open challenge and Jason Jordan answered it and he was the blue chipper, but that's not the case. He's kayfabe Kurt Angle's son, and it's just not going over well. His theme got updated again. Jason Jordan's theme got updated again. He has new lyrics with his theme, but Didn't matter. Cena won, LOL, in a pretty good match. It was a good match, I ain't gonna lie. I think Jason Jordan could be a star, but he needs to do something with his character. Roman comes out because, he can't let someone scar him with words. Just burn him to death with words. That ain't gonna happen. And he says, if he's good as he say he is, why did it take him 20 minutes to beat Jason Jordan? And I'm like, well, bruh, storytelling. You want me to really just come out here and beat him in 5 minutes? Like, could you imagine if Okada or anybody who's the top guy just comes out, has a match, and wins in 2 minutes, and that's it? Like, that would suck. I would hate that. That's terrible booking. But whatever. Roman says Cena's not as fast or strong as he was in the past. And of course, Roman uses his new catchphrase, "You're still a fake ass bitch," which is going to be on t-shirts soon. So buy your kids one because, kids going to learn a new word and they'll be cursing. So thank Roman Reigns for that. What a role model, right? Anyway, Cena calls Roman Reigns Debbie Downer. Says he shouldn't use his brain. The worst thing he could do, and I agree, because Roman using his brain is a disaster. Cena references the broken zipper about him having no balls, and Roman's like, yeah, you would be looking at my balls. Gay joke here. That's also PG. Good job, WWE. Cena doesn't respect Roman, straight up. Cena says the crowd doesn't believe in him, and he may have to beat some sense into him. Roman then says, yeah, you should do it. And Cena just starts to laugh at him. For some reason, he says exactly what I thought. Like he proved his point. Like, what do I gain from beating your ass now when I can just show you at No Mercy? I'm just gonna laugh at you. You think you're gonna gold me into hitting you? Seriously, dude? No. Not at all. Definitely not happening. So we have our first squash match after that. The Bar takes on Slyno, which is later in Rhino. In a squash match, it was over quick. For some reason, Ambrose and what's the boy's name? Ambrose and Rollins were on commentary. We didn't need it. Jeff and Matt are interviewed backstage. They cut a promo. They threw some broken references in there, but they're not broken, so I don't care. Jeff vs. The Miz for the Intercontinental title. Awesome match. I think that was the best match of the night. Miz retains. I'm sure there's going to be a rematch at No Mercy. So after that, they play the Nia turn, right? They recap what happened last week with Nia and Alexa Bliss. And I'm expecting them to announce Nia versus Alexa at No Mercy. And then what flashes on the screen? Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss again! What the hell, man? We don't need to see it again. I get they don't really like each other. I understand that. But why? Oh, it's a rematch clause. There's a rematch clause. I don't care if it's in a rematch clause. We don't need to see it again. We want Nia versus Alexa so Nia could be the champion. And then eventually, oh no, I can't believe I'm going to say it. Asuka's going to come and start dominating the Raw Women's division. And it's all over after that. After they show that video package, we cut to backstage, and Nia wants to know why is she not getting her title match after what happened last week. And she's speaking of Kurt Angle, of course, and Kurt said contractually obligated, like that, instead of contractually obligated. And Emma interrupts with the Twitter madness, and Kurt makes this weird match with Nia and Emma teaming up, and if they win, they get to be in the women's title match, making it a fatal 4-way. And if Bliss and Sasha win, the match stays the same. I was like, what the hell? What a weird stipulation. It's just dumb. Such a dumb thing. By the way, WWE, we get it. Strowman and Big Show broke the ring. They kept showing package after package. They kept recapping the superplex that broke the ring. And while that was going on, for some reason the cruiserweights are in the ring, and it's the heels this time. It's Nese, Gulak, and Dar. A rematch from 205 Live, a match no one watched. Here comes the bad stuff. The heels don't get the entrances, but of course Enzo does because merch sales. Merch sales, baby. Merch. Kids love Enzo Amore, and you should too. 205 Live has some of the greatest athletes in the world, but they get disrespected every single week. Case in point, this. Enzo introduces the squad. He says Cedric Alexander is now Cedric the Entertainer, the Great. Grand Metalik is Queso Blanco or whatever. It's just bad, y'all. It's bad. Enzo called Nese a Chippendales dancer, like a failed one or something like that. He tells Dar he's going to split his dome. And after a suggestion from Grand Metalik, Gulak is now captain under the pants. And I cringed so much because we don't need this. He's great on the mic, but this is so not fun to watch. I'm sorry. It's not fun to watch. By the way, the LED displays are gone. I guess budget cuts are real. And, or maybe it was because we having that cage match between Big Show and Strowman. Who knows? But they were gone. Enzo and his crew won with the Eat Defeat, and I didn't pay any attention. We cut to a promo with Sasha and Alexa backstage. Bliss is like, I'm trying to suck up to Sasha. And Sasha's like, I'm not hearing any of this because I'm going to get my rematch and make you tap out, girl. Blah, 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 blah. They don't like each other, whatever. Omaha, Nebraska. This is Balor Club. At this point, I'm going in and out. I'm just not even paying attention anymore. Balor's cutting a promo on Bray Wyatt. And then, Bray Wyatt appears. And you know what this is, kids? Kids, what happens when Bray Wyatt has a microphone in his hand? Yes, Wyatt Mad Libs, my children. Yes, that's exactly it. My bare hands. God. I hated this. I just hate it. This feud is supposed to be fun, and it's anything but that. Anything but that. I'm starting to wonder if they ever break Matt Hardy, would Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy even be fun to watch? Probably not, because we're going to get the same old crap every single week. Hate it. Oh, here's the kicker. Define your legacy. But I already beat you, so what do you want? What do you want? It's happening again at No Mercy. Wyatt versus probably the Demon again. If he's just fighting regular Finn, maybe Wyatt can win. Who knows? Nia and Emma versus Sasha and Bliss. Well, I didn't see this coming, but Nia and Emma win after Emma steals the victory. Nia drops the leg on, I believe it was Sasha. Yeah, let's say it was Sasha. Could be wrong. And Emma tags herself in and then gets the pinfall. So now it's a fatal 4-way at No Mercy. Woo. Ambrose and Rollins versus the Neutered Club. Oh, my poor dude. Machine Gun and Gallows need to come back to New Japan. They just need to come back. I missed them. They were so badass there, and look at them now, just jobbing out every single week. I thought coming to WWE would be like a big deal. It's done so much in New Japan. Why the hell do they get treated like this here? Maybe jobbing out isn't so bad. The check has to be really good to just come and lose every week. But they should be dominating shit. I'm sorry. They just should. They're the freaking one of the best tag teams of all time. And yet, we don't get to see them be that on this show. Whatever. I didn't pay attention to this match because I knew the outcome. Rollins won off a roll-up. I didn't care. You just send Gallows and Anderson to SmackDown Live and let them be the top tag team there. Or just let them go back to New Japan. Because this is starting to get tough to watch. I'm hating it, y'all. So after the match, Seth and Dean, they're all on the back ramp. They're like, pointing, laughing at the bar because they failed to cause them to lose. So the club looks at them like, all right, what the hell? What the hell? You cost us a match. So they start to brawl with them. And guess what? The club gets taken out again by the bar. And it's like, what's the point? What's the point of any of this? We have an Enzo segment where he's talking about taking his team out. Neville interrupts. And he informs them there's going to be a fatal 5-way on 205 Live. That's tomorrow. And the winner gets to face Neville. I swear, I feel like Enzo's going to win that match somehow. What the hell? Before we get to the Big Show Strowman match, we interviewed John Cone about, falling when the ring collapsed. And then we interviewed Big Show without the beard or his eyebrows. Don't know where that's at. I know you want to get home and play Destiny 2. I know you do, Big Show, but brother, come on. Why'd you shave that beard? You looked menacing with the beard. Now you just look like a white meat babyface. Big white meat babyface who's been wrestling for 40 to 20 years. What the hell, man? Why'd you do that? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Strowman and Big Show, I did not expect much out of this match. I thought it was going to suck, but it was a really fun match. It was pretty impressive. I would like to call that match Low Mayhem. I think that's the best title for it, to be quite honest. They did another superplex spot, but the ring didn't break because it's reinforced this time, guys. But don't worry. After that superplex, Strowman hits the running power slam. I guess it won't have a name. Maybe like the you know what? It doesn't need a name. Screw it. It doesn't need a name. And Strowman wins. Strowman cuts a quick promo, says, you see what I did to the Giant. So what do you think I'm going to do to the Beast at No Mercy? Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to hurt Brock Lesnar. You know, the whole gist. You know Braun Strowman is not finished with things. Ever. Ever. So before he's leaving the ring, he picks Big Show up one more time. We're thinking for like another running power slam. I was expecting him to slam Big Show through the ring mat, but that didn't happen. He slams Big Show through the cage to end the show. He does the big thing, and that was Raw. Yikes, 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 yikes. If I had to grade this Raw, I'm going to give it a C. I'm going to give it a C+. Yeah. I'll give Raw a C+. I will say that Miz Hardy match was really great. The main event, Slow Mayhem, was fun to watch with Big Show and Strowman. Cena and Reigns popping shots off at each other was fun. But the rest of the show, I didn't care about. To be honest, the tag team matches between The Bar and Ambrose and Rollins, they were just squash matches. We didn't need to see that. Angle, oh my God, I called him Angle. Cena versus Jason Jordan wasn't half bad, but it was kind of obvious that Cena was going to win. I didn't care about the Nia and Emma thing. It's just silly. The cruiserweights need to be moved somewhere else. Preferably NXT. Hey, NXT, Hunter, absorb it, please. Let that be the secondary title. You got guys that are under 205 pounds in NXT. Let that be the secondary title there so it can get some respect. And NXT could be the third brand. Or send it to SmackDown Live where it'll be more entertaining, I guess. Or do something with it. I didn't care for that. I didn't care for Sasha and Alexa. I didn't care for the Bray Wyatt thing or all the constant about the ring collapsing with Big Show and Strowman. That didn't matter to me. Enzo is annoying. Tired of him. The interviews with Braun and Big Show were unnecessary. I didn't want those. The John Cone one was silly. But besides that, Raw get a C+ just for the matches and Cena and Reigns popping shots off. So that's that. This was the Raw rundown. Interesting. That's it, guys. By the way, the Mae Young Classic stuff is probably going to go up on Tuesday or Wednesday morning because I do need to watch the 4th episode of the first round and then I have to watch the second round stuff too. So once I watch that, I'll have the Mae Young stuff ready to be recorded and ready to go. But that's it for me, MCZX. You know what to do. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, share it with your friends, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Peace.